Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and also Taurus Rising weekly general tarot reading January 17th up until January 23rd, 2022. And if you do want to skip right ahead into the spread and the reading, use the timestamp into the description down below. Other than that, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads. So the draw now for Taurus, the first card that you do guys have, that is going to be the Three of Pentacles, followed by the second card here of the Six of Cups. Moving next, we do have, oh my god, the Two of Cups, followed by the fourth card of the Magician. And the last card for you, Taurus, here, that is to be the Page of Cups. And I'm going to draw one more card for the Page. That is going to be Justice. Okay, so we do have these two. All right, so that's going to do it for the draw. And now let's jump right away into the spread itself. All right, guys, so you can see your spread on the screen, and that is going to be quite of a colorful week. What I mean is that there are going to be a lot of things going on here, but without any doubt, the topic of the week itself is going to be partnership, relationships. And should you be single, we definitely can see something going on in this front here in between these two cards towards the middle of the week, where you can find somebody, or rather like somebody may find you and see in you everything that they hoped to find into something else, because these two cards really stand for when you are liked by somebody, you are liked for who you are, and you don't have to change anything about yourself. For all that you have, it is all that they want. Okay, but aside from that, starting up the week here with the Three of Pentacles, you can expect that the start of the week is to be quite dynamic. And when I say dynamic, I mean dynamic in between you and other people as well. In this stage of the week, you are to start making a lot of fruitful discussions with your colleagues, with your family, you know, if you do have children as well, with your children, with anyone that takes part in your growth, anyone that you see valuable for your progress forward career-wise and as well relationship-wise. Now these discussions, like I said, they are going to be fruitful, so they are not just going to be a courtesy exchanged here, but also questions are to be raised about problems, about difficulties, okay, about inconveniences as well, grievances, if you will, also, and a solution to these how can I put it into words, uncomfortable aspects is highly likely to be found into these very early stages into the week. As well, what is to happen there is that you are very likely to face a support into your development. Like, for example, financial funds, investment, or a how do you call it, connection support, where somebody uses connection to support you, or a vouching also. It's very possible here. And through that support, through these fruitful discussions, you are about to forge a very not progressive, but what is the word here, prosperable, okay, so very prosperable cooperations, that through these cooperations it seems that all of your work and all of your experience into the next portion of the week is going to be quite pleasant here with the Six of Cups, and quite I don't know how to put it into words, easy. Okay, so everything is going to be very, very easy going for you. The job plans are going to give you excitement. Okay, the projects that you are gonna do, you are gonna like. The people that you are interact with, you are to have a fairly good time with them. On a intimate front and a friendship front with the Six of Cups, you are gonna have a lot of a good time with your friends, and as well with the person that you hold interest into, for example, or your family members as well, your children, your partner into life. And at that stage of the week, you are going to realize something which is quite valuable. It is that you don't have to be immensely rich to be happy. You just, the happiness adds up into these small things in life, and thus you are going to start enjoying here more and more the small courtesies that people are presenting to you, like a greeting, for example, like somebody puts a smile on your face with something small, etc., etc. And at that stage as well, you can, if you do have somebody that you hold interest into in a romantic aspect, and as well, or you do have a partner in life, like girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, you can expect to start spending more time together, because Six of Cups kind of brings the connection on an emotional and physical level simultaneously more pronounced, and thus whomever has interest in you will aim to spend more time with you. And of course, if you do have boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you both are gonna aim spending more time intimately, that is, together. And right after that, we are going towards the mid of the week, which is with the Two of Cups here. And that is the moment where the true partnerships are forged into a unities. That is the moment where you do realize, or somebody does realize, that they love you. Okay, that is the moment where you do find somebody to love, for example, or if you are single, somebody may show up that wants to love you as well. Two of Cups manifests into in many different ways, because love manifests in many different ways. But at that point, at that stage of the week, you will feel pride and shyness so alienated. It is like you will feel no need to be shy or to be proud in front of people, because it's not like everybody is going to be equal, but everybody is going to be pleased with everybody. You are going to be pleased with everybody, and that is going to create such a comfortable and harmonious environment in your family, in your social circle, in your career field as well. And it is just, you know, partnerships, connections, friendships, relationships, they are going to go really well for you. Now, if at that point you are about to find somebody to date with and, you know, to fall in love with, what is important to be known about the Two of Cups, that is the love through equilibrium. In the traditional deck, you can see two people reaching with hands toward one another, which is a symbolism of that each one has to do their part into it. Okay, if you are a female, for example, when you are on Venus and the other one is a man on Mars, you have to reach each other. Or you have to meet each other on Earth. Now, they cannot traverse your distance from Venus to Earth, nor you can traverse their distance from Mars to Earth. You both have to traverse your own distances, okay? So, and for that reason, you gotta be open for one another, so you can give courage to each other that you are there to stay, and so on and so forth. But should somebody truly appears for you into this mid stage of the week, rest assured that that person is going to be enthralled and mesmerized by you for who you truly are. The next card we do have, which is from the mid towards the end of the week, it is the Magician, and that is the moment where you are presenting yourself as somebody very unique. That is the moment where you are to establish your personal sovereignty and as well display your iron will through your actions and through your deeds. In other words, you are to surprise everybody of how irreplaceable and how unique you are. And that card also speaks that the improvement of relationships, friendships, partnerships, connections, it doesn't stop here, because through the Magician, through your exceptionally well placed communicational skills, you are going to be able to forge a really good contract, a really good negotiations as well about the raise into your salary, for example, about a promotion that you want to make, or about a future of a relationship that you want to establish. It is just the Magician gives you the freedom, guys, to do what you want the way you want it. Okay, and only constraint, or rather like only condition that you have to keep up in mind here, having the Magician, is that when you are about to do something, you have to support it with a strong convictions. It's just when you do something and it doesn't look that you believe into what you are doing, then people are gonna lose, how can I say, not respect, but a sense of fellowship of you, and that you are valuable for their team. So even if you are feeling a weakness, do what you can not to show that weakness to other, or if you do feel doubt in yourself and into what you are going for, do not show that doubt into the people around you. Other than that, these two cards, like I highlighted here into the spread, very, very strong that you are to find the right partner for the job, the right person to be in a relationship with, or to establish the right conditions for a partnership / relationship to happen. And at the end of the week, we do have an individual showing up into your life. I do think that that is going to be somebody brand new, because that elemental dignity points that this person is not going to know what to make of your introduction yet. They will try to figure you out. Now, these people, they are very, how can I put it into words? Very turned forward into the future. Okay, they only care about what the future holds. They do not care about the past, and for that reason they will try to figure out what kind of a role you can play for them into their future. Are you going to be a good friend of theirs? Are you going to be a good asset? Are you going to be a means to an end? Are you going to be a good business partner, or are you going to be a good lover for them? They will not going to have that how can I say, conclusion yet, and for that reason you can see them changing their mood very, very frequently from this week moving forward. One day they're going to be really nice, on the other day they will seem very distant, on the third day they will seem kind of like indifferent to you, and so on and so forth, until they do not figure out, you know, what kind of a future you both have, or what kind of a future they can have with you. So if that is somebody you truly fall for, either to make a business partnership or a romantic endeavor here, make sure to display that you are that you can offer some kind of a future to them. Okay, so you have to take the initiative with them. They can be a great lovers. Okay, as a business partners, only if you do take the lead. Only if you do take the lead, then they will be able to align and adjust with you. These are people who align and adjust, rather than be people who dictate and who give a direction. And so with that being said, Taurus, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.